Welcome to South Campus Super Sunday, the White Bear Youth Football Championships, and we are set to kick off the 7th grade championship. It is the Tigers in purple taking on the Wildcats in the dark green. Wildcats won the toss. They deferred the decision to the second half, so the Tigers will get first opportunity with the football here. Kickoff from Jack Miskin. Handled by Jacob Reinecke. He hands it off, and reversing course with it is Rayshawn. Breaks to the left corner, is pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. They'll spot it at the 34, 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
With the tackle.
Well, Joe, if this 7th grade game is anything like the 6th grade game overtime we had, we're looking for a good one here.
The Tigers the number 1 seed. The Wildcats the number 2 seed. In a very, a person would think, well, yeah, duh. But, hey, it's that way in all 4 championship games today.
This year, for the first time in a long time, all 4 of our championship games are 1 versus 2 seeds.
A handoff, breaks, trying to bounce it to the outside, turns upfield, and boy, kind of tiptoed the sidelines there. Looks like he'll be very close to a first down. And they'll give it to him at the 44-yard line. Gain of 10. That's on the opening kickoff, and now on the first play, Rayshawn breaks, showing some good speed getting to the outside.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to hear his name a lot today. He's a heck of a running back for the Wildcats. For the Tigers. If I remember right, last year I think he was in the 6th grade championship. They might have been. I heard his name a lot last year too.
Michael Delaney under center, throws it quickly out to Camden O'Malley, and O'Malley is absolutely thrown to the turf by Jack Miskin.
Welcome to youth football, young man. Wow, nice throw down there by Miskin. Yeah, interesting, Joe, looking at the season here. This is one of the few games where both teams split during the regular season. The Wildcats beat the Tigers in week 3. And then the Tigers reciprocated by beating the Wildcats last game of the year, 6-0. So this truly is an even matchup game.
7-2, 6-0. So you're guaranteeing a defensive struggle in this one.
Yeah, and as soon as I say that, Joe, it'll be 42-40.
Yeah. To pass. Ooh. A bomb down the left side intended for Breaks. He's got it. He's behind everybody. And he is in. Touchdown, Tigers.
What did I say, Joe? Yeah. Nice pass.
62-yard touchdown. Hang on, partner. Here we go.
Here we go. We could be in for this could be a shootout now. Nice play all around. Nice throw and catch there for the Tigers. Again, was that Breaks, I believe?
That was.
That number 12, yep.
Heck of a passer from Michael Delaney. He wound up and he gave that one everything.
He threw everything he could, yep.
Delaney with a straight keep, trying to get to the outside, runs through one tackler, bulling his way toward the end zone, but
looks like he's going to be just short.
Nope. Stopped short. And with 9:08 left to play in the opening quarter, it is the Tigers 6, the Wildcats nothing.
But that was some quick striking offense there. Nice play.
Well, if you've joined us late, you missed a 62-yard touchdown pass. Michael Delaney to Rayshawn Breaks. But do not fret, fans. You can watch this game. It will be replayed Friday, October 20th at 7 p.m. Again, on a Saturday night, the 21st at 7 p.m. And on a Sunday afternoon, October 22nd at 3 p.m. All those times. And on TV 19.
Good start here to the 7th grade game this afternoon.
Tolo Okunle with the kickoff as it bounces to Gavin Knutson. Knutson looking for some room, bobbles the ball. I thought he was able to get back on it.
Looked like he did get back on it, right? Yep, he did.
And the Wildcats, with their first opportunity with the football, start 1st and 10 from their 36-yard line.
7th grade now. Changed a little bit different here. Now they're back onto the 100-yard football field. So 50-yard line is center field. The 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, that's an 80-yard field. The other thing you'll notice when they go back to punt, they'll be able to rush the punter now in 7th grade. So there's a couple of different changes here as the kids get a little older.
And off the left side, trying to turn a field is Henry Wilcoxon, and Wilcoxon is taken down at the midfield stripe. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
Nice run by Wilcoxon. I have a feeling we'll be hearing his name a lot today, too. Got a little break in the action. I just want to go through and thank some of our sponsors if I could. Beartown Lounge and Restaurant, BSN Sports, Caldecott and Ferraro Attorneys at Law, Carboni's Pizzeria, Coops Sportswear, and Culver's Restaurant. Thank you for your sponsorship this year.
On first down, the handoff coming near side with it, and taken down is McCameron. Cameron gains about 4, taken down by John Lasilla.
Boy, Lasilla's a big boy. Number 91 for the Tigers.
Cameron slow in getting up. Limping a little bit, but going off on his own. And he's replaced by Luke Albrith. It'll be 2nd and we'll call it 6 along 6 for the Wildcats. Wildcats coached by Pete Wilcoxon. His assistant Mark Misgan. Pitch goes back. Jordan Weiland. And he's got a first down and more down the sideline. And caught at about the 20-yard line.
Nice run by Weiland for a first down for the Wildcats.
They'll spot the ball at the 23. That was a 24-yard gain. Both offenses off to good starts here in this one. Handoff, Wilcoxon kind of lowers the head, burrows his way inside the 20 to about the 19, a gain of 4.
Yeah, just when we were saying before, we thought it might be a defensive struggle. It looks like the offense has been making it look pretty easy so far.
You look at the Wildcats games and the 14-6, 13-7 is about as high scoring as they've gotten all year.
Not a lot of.
Knutson fakes, keeps, and is spun down. Tristan Henkin with the tackle for loss back to the 26. Loss of 7 brings up 3rd and 13 now for the Wildcats.
Nice play by number 95, Tristan Hennigan.
Yeah, he along with Lasilla. Some big boys.
Some big size for 7th grade. That bodes well for the program here coming up.
Delayed handoff trying to get to the outside. Here's Weiland. Weiland turns it upfield, 20-15, and knocked out of bounds. He'll be shy of a first down as they'll spot that right about the 15. They need to get to the 13 for a first down.
Nice run by Jordan Weiland. Well, it looks like they're a few yards short here.
Fourth and a long 2. And they'll work out of the gun. Weiland gets the carry. Weiland cuts inside. He's got a first down as he fights his way down to the 11-yard line. And the chains move. Fresh set of downs for the Wildcats.
Nice run by Weiland. Looked like he was going to be caught there. He made a little juke move and got around him. Nice play.
And I was fully expecting a handoff to Wilcoxon on that play myself.
I was expecting that too. Yep. Makes it up.
So 1st and 10 from the 11. A good opening drive here from the Wildcats, trying to answer a 62-yard touchdown pass from the Tigers. Late defensive substitution brings Camden O'Malley in for the Tigers. Handoff to Wilcoxon. Tries the middle and spins his way inside the 10. Well spotted at the 9, a gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 9.
Good battle here so far for the first quarter.
Fast moving first quarter.
Fast moving is right. Man, we're under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had any penalties either, Joe, right?
No.
Been penalty free.
The pitch back for Weiland, trying to get to the corner. Breaks a tackle. He's inside the 5. I think shy of the first down, however.
Looks to be maybe on the 3 or 2.
Spotted right at the 3. So it'll be 3rd and 2 from there. And off to Wilcoxon, bounces it back to the middle. He is taken down. Going to be really close to a first down.
Interesting where they spot it. Nope, it is short.
Goes the ball,
Looks like, yep.
right on the 1. They can't be very far short at all.
I know what I'd do here. Just keep it.
Knutson under center. Knutson keeps on this, the last play of the quarter.
I'm not sure if he got it, Joe.
And they've given him a first down, and that is where we will come back with you. First and goal, Wildcats. When we begin the second quarter, we'll be back with that right after this.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Welcome back to South Campus Super Sunday. 7th grade championship game. Tigers lead at 6-0 at the end of one quarter of play, but the Wildcats knocking on the door. First and goal from just inside the 1.
What they did that last play, I'd do exactly the same thing, Joe. Let's see.
And it is a quarterback sneak. He spins, reaches, and he's in. Gavin Knutson from a yard out ties it at 6.
Heck of a ball game.
And the conversion attempt for the Wildcats as they will look to take a lead in this one.
Again, the conversion here would be they throw it for 2 points, they run it in for 1 point. There is no kicking the extra point here. We don't play on fields with goalposts normally. So
Knutson out of the gun, looking to throw, throws the slant, and it's incomplete. Intended for Brennan Schachner. So we remain tied at 6, 11:56 left to play, quarter number 2. And already more points in this game between these two teams than either of their first 2 meetings.
that is so true. Brings it to a whole nother level on Super Sunday, though. Both teams bring it a little extra, so it'll be interesting to see how this one shakes out. While we're waiting for the kickoff here, I'm going to go over a few more of our sponsors, if we may. I just want to thank Coop Sportswear, Culver's Restaurant, Cup and Cone, Domino's Pizza. I want to say hi to Gary Moose and Fraser Automotive, Graphic Resources, HPM Herald Precision Metals, International Paper, and Minnesota Wholesale. Thank you again for your sponsorship this year. We hope you'll come back and sponsor again next year. Thank you.
And if folks would like to help the association out and provide a sponsorship, Dennis, website or something that they could go to?
Yeah, go on to whitebearyouthfootball.org. You'll find a tab there on the website saying sponsorship. Go ahead and click on that tab and fill out the paperwork, and we'll be sure to get back to you. We certainly appreciate any sponsorship we can get.
End over end kickoff, bounces into the middle of the field. It's picked up. Breaks looking for some room, but he gets corralled and put to the ground by Matthew Courier at about the 35-yard line.
Brock on the tackle.
Oh, see now we'll see what the Tigers can come back and match that score. I really like that number 12 Rashawn Breaks, so we'll see here on this series how many times he gets the ball, but I remember him from the past. He's a heck of a runner.
Yeah, kind of funny how you generally see the same names bubble up year after year. And
I've been doing this so long, Joe. I remember names. Some of these kids are probably already married and have families already, but
handoff goes to Breaks, looking for some running room,
Nice.
cuts it back,
Look.
and now bounces it to the outside, and he's got some room. and breaks. Is into Wildcat territory, taken down at the 44. Eventually caught by Luke Callbreath.
Boy, he's a real shifty runner, isn't he? Just when you think you have him contained, he scoots and gets some more yardage. He's a good runner.
That was a gain of 20.
He is definitely fun to watch.
He'll split wide left now. Low snap. Long pass down the middle and is over everybody, incomplete.
Not sure what that was. If that was a broken play, miscommunication, but that was not going anywhere. The good news, he threw it far enough where no one could catch it.
Looked like the closest one to it was probably the Wildcats' Eli Leafblad.
And he wasn't that close.
Quarterback keep that time for Michael Delaney. He's got about 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, again, nothing fancy there, just straight up the middle. I'd like to take this opportunity, too, to also thank our coaches this year. All coaches at all levels. We certainly appreciate you helping us out this year, and hopefully we'll see most of you coaches back again next year.
They fake to breaks, rolling Delaney. He's got it tucked. He wants to run. Delaney down the sideline, steps out at about the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Look, that was a design bootleg, didn't it, Joe? Looks like he was going to keep
yeah.
that. Yeah. I thought maybe at first he was going to try and throw it, but it looked like he was going to run with that the whole time. Brings up 4th down. Decision here for Coach Delaney and the Tigers. Now again, with 7th grade, you do not have to declare if you're going to punt, and you can rush the punter now. So that's something you'll see different from 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
Fourth and 5 as we dip under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Looks like they are going to punt it.
High snap and a line drive kick. Managed to get out of there. Ooh, kind of bobbled, but Leafblad able to corral it as he goes down at about his 20-yard line.
I think that was a good decision by the Tigers to go ahead and punt it away.
So the Wildcats defense holds. They get the ball back, tied at 6.
Go over real quick how our teams are picked, Joe. It's basically based on a neighborhood type system. We don't have any draft or anything like that. We basically just plot the kids on the map, and who's ever in the near general geographical area, that's kind of how we pick the team. So just want to kind of throw that out there in case there's some question.
And off to Weiland, and he steps out across the 20. Short gain on the play, brings up 2nd and about 8. That neighborhood concept, I'm a huge fan of. I think it's great for the kids to be able to band together in that manner. And
the whole idea there, too, is to kind of stick with the kids you grew up with in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Some of your classmates. Now, it doesn't always work out that way, but for the most part, that's kind of what we try and do. And it seems to be working. We've done that, God, as long as I've been on the board, and it's been like that, I think, from day one since 1983. So
And numbers-wise, things
Pretty stable, just under 400 for the most part. So, yep, been doing okay.
They fake the handoff. Knutson is chased, caught, and dropped by Lasilla back at about the 15.
Well, you get the big boy coming after you. I don't blame him. He's rumbling and bumbling down there. Got a little speed for a big man, too.
Third and 17 from the 13-yard line as both offenses had opening touchdowns and the defenses
Kind of taking over.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, kind of true to form, what we kind of thought we'd see.
Knutson straight drop deep down the right side and
You catch
caught.
it? Nice catch.
Brandon Schottner, a first down out to the 37-yard line.
Nice catch.
Jackner with a great catch.
Nice catch and throw there by the Tigers. Or Wildcats.
Covers 24 yards on the play and
First down.
beautiful pass that time from Knutson. Handoff coming right up the middle and maybe gaining out to the 40-yard line that time.
Looks like a hard-fought couple yards there.
Henry Wilcox in the ball carrier.
We still have one more game coming up today, too. We have the 8th grade championship following the 7th grade game here shortly. To complete our championship Sunday for White Bear Youth Football.
Tristan Henkin checks in defensively. O'Malley goes off. Straight keep and bodies are banging into each other in the backfield and
But I had like a broken play there, Joe. Kind of doomed from the start.
Alani Hafaka makes the stop for the Tigers. Loss back to the 34-yard line, brings up third and about 14.
As we have an earthquake coming here, Joe.
Yeah, not sure if you can hear that or not, but press box is shaking. Hope it's going to remain standing for us.
That would be it.
Weiland on the carry, gets back to the 40 before a trio of purple jerseys take him out of bounds.
On the carry.
Coonley, Breaks, O'Malley all there.
They're all there to hit him.
Breaks and O'Malley on the stop.
Looks like Weiland got shook up a little bit. Maybe the wind knocked out of him. Doing a substitute.
He gains back the 6 lost on the previous play, and that makes it 4th and 8. They appear to go for a Knutson. On a keep, tried to cut inside Lasilla. The long arm of the law reached out and stops him.
When the big man gets you, you're not getting away, that's for sure. And he's even saying, not here.
And the Tigers take over on downs. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 39-yard line. Just a minute 24 left to play in the opening half.
Heck of a ball game, Joe.
Low snap, Delaney rolls near side, tosses it out. He's got O'Malley, and O'Malley is taken down at the 32, a gain of 9.
He's in bounds.
Courier on the stop.
Looks like they're not going to call a timeout.
Delaney straight keep. Just pushed a blocker out of his way, but he ends up in the arms of Imaleo Stanton. And now a timeout.
Nice play by Stanton there.
3rd and 6, 44 seconds left in the half. And Pat Delaney came stomping out.
He's not happy. I don't think that play went where he wanted to, where he thought it would go. Yes, he did.
And if Coach ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yes, indeed. And yes, the quarterback and the coach are related. It's Big Brother. That even makes it worse. Good to see Finkler on the assistant coach too for the Eric Finkler for 7th grade Tigers. God, that's a voice from the past too. He's been in the league forever. All these kids played in the program, and they give him back now to it. So.
Pitch back for Breaks, trying to get to the corner, turns it up at the 35, loses the football.
That's on the turf, Joe. Looks like it's Tigers ball.
And it is.
It's Tigers
football.
Or
Wildcats football.
Wildcats football. I mean, yeah, Wildcats football. Nice.
36.6 seconds remain to be played in the half. Wildcats take over after the game's first turnover. 1st and 10 from their 33. They've got all their timeouts left.
I didn't really see what happened there. Who was the carrier on that one, but it looks like he just flat out dropped it.
Knudsen, straight drop, throws a wobbler, and it is intercepted.
Intercepted, yes.
And sliding down at the 45-yard line with it. I believe that's Bennett Gilson with the interception.
Well, we exchanged turnovers here.
26.7 seconds left.
It's a game of keep away now.
Delaney, a little shuttle pass. Hayden Staub looking for some running room.
Still running.
And taken down at the 45. Probably a loss of a yard on the play. And a timeout taken by the Tigers.
Kind of a fancy little shuttle play that really didn't fool anybody, but
clock stops with 15.4 seconds. Teams tied at 6.
Our 7th grade championship game. Our 8th grade game will follow shortly after this one.
Delaney works from under center on this play, flips it back, and it's a flea flicker, ends up back with Delaney. Puts it down, throws downfield, and it nearly intercepted by Jack Miskin. Instead, it'll be 3rd and 11 with 6.3 seconds left.
Things kind of slowed a little bit now here all of a sudden towards the second quarter, that's for sure.
Breaks, takes the handoff on a reverse, makes one man miss, runs through another tackle, and then he is tripped up after a gain of about 11. And that brings us to halftime here of the 7th grade championship game. Your score, the Tigers 6, the Wildcats 6. We will be back with second half action right after this.
Please visit the concession stand.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
Welcome back to Super Sunday, the 7th grade championship game here at South Campus. The Tigers and the Wildcats tied at 6th. Wildcats will get the ball first to start the second half. Coonley's kick end over end, taken by Schottner. Reverses course at the 30, spins at the 35, and is taken down there by Rayshawn Breaks.
Heck of a game here so far for our 7th grade championship game.
Tigers took the opening kickoff, scored on a 62-yard touchdown pass. The Wildcats answered on the next possession as they come out throwing here in the second, but the pass incomplete, intended for Schottner.
Looked like he was there too, just went through his arms.
And after those first two possessions, the defenses have taken center stage in this one.
Yes, they have.
You know, we've made mention of Lasilla and Henkin specifically for the Tigers being those big guys. Do you recall what the ball carrying weight is for this
7th grade? I believe it was like 82 pounds, 83 pounds, something like that, I believe. We do have a ball carrying weight for each grade, as you know. We take the averages of all the kids' weights, and then we determine the ball carrying weight. If you're over that particular weight, you cannot run the ball. If you're under, you certainly can run the football. So, and we do that. People ask us if we do that for 8th grade too. We do. 8th grade's the same. We do a ball carrying weight.
Illegal procedure on the Wildcats makes it 2nd and 15 from their 30. Hand off to Wilcoxon. Gets to the corner, up to the 35, and taken out of bounds by Akunle at the 38. A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 7.
But Akunle's a fast kid. He really gained up on them and got Wilcoxon. While we got a minute here, I'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors. Taymark, Terracon, Twin City Orthodontics, Venice Heights Fire, Venberg Tire, and White Bear Lake Police Association. Thank you again for your sponsorship this year.
And once again, Dennis, that website potential sponsors can go to and
WhiteBearYouthFootball.org. There's a tab that says sponsors. Go ahead and click on that tab. There's some paperwork to fill out. Send in your sponsorship. We have different levels of sponsorships available, and we certainly would welcome your sponsorship for next year.
Pitch back to Weiland running short side, and he is going to be shy within a yard of the first down, but short of it. 4th and less than a yard.
I'm sure they'll go for it here on 4th and less than a yard. Look like offsides on the Wildcats.
Well, the offensive lineman just kind of stood up and pointed.
Yeah, was pointing.
It's going to go against them, and now it's 4th and 5. Knutson drops. Gets away from the pressure and is caught from behind. That ball came out and Knutson is hurt. As he's grabbing the right leg.
He's grabbing the right leg. Yeah, he's hurt.
Hayden Staub is the one that got him from behind and brought him down. Don't ever like to see an injured player. That would certainly...
Not sure. It looks like they're looking at his ankle or knee. We don't want to speculate, but...
That would be tough for the Wildcats. Knutson has been solid quarterbacking the team.
Yeah, that's a tough position to fill. Well, he's definitely limping.
Not putting a lot of weight on that right leg, but is putting some weight on it. Well, the Tigers take over on downs following the sack. They're in good field position. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 39-yard line.
Good opportunity here for the Tigers to go ahead and get the go-ahead score. Great field position.
Just under 7 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Breaks, hands it off. O'Malley bounces it to the outside, tries to cut back. He gets lifted up and stopped by Jack Miskin.
Jack Miskin was just almost lifting like a little sack of flour there. I thought he was going to slam him to the ground, but he held back. It's a good opportunity for the Tigers to punch it in here. Started with great field position, so.
It was a gain of 1 for O'Malley, 2nd and 9 facing the Tigers. Tigers come into this one having pitched 3 straight shutouts, but that went out the door on the Wildcats' first drive. Low snap, breaks, keeps, and eventually ran out of Matthew Courier's tackle, but got finished off by Luke Culbreath. No gain on the play, 3rd and 9.
Good team defense again there for the Wildcats. Making them work for every yard they get out there today.
Bennett Gilson hustles off for the Tigers. Delaney returns to the quarterback position here on 3rd and 9. Straight drop. Delaney shoots it out to the left and a little bit shy of the intended receiver, Colton Thiel. And it will be 4th and 9.
Tigers will probably go for this, I would think.
Yeah, really not a whole lot to be gained from a field position standpoint.
Not really. Punting even at 7th grade, it's kind of hard, you know, to get any positive yardage out of it.
Jasmine Blair checks out. Well,
oh, they are going to punt it. Okay.
They drop Lacilla back to punt it away. A high snap. Lacilla's kick is blocked. And picked up but unable to advance it are the Wildcats.
Basically a wash. Yeah.
Blocked punt, incomplete pass. It all ends up 1st and 10 Wildcats from their 38-yard line.
And we have a down, we had a down player for the Tigers. Oh, we do have one yet.
Camden O'Malley. I think was down. He's not a happy camper leaving the field right now for those Tigers.
Excuse me.
Henry Wilcoxon goes off for the Wildcats.
Looks like a little confusion here for the Wildcats. Well, we got a little break in the action. I'm going to go through some more sponsors here. Thank you again to Beartown Lounge and Restaurant, BSN Sports, Call the Cotton Ferraro, attorney at law, Carboni's Pizza, Coop Sportswear, Culver's Restaurant, and good old Cup and Cone. It's been around for a long time. Make sure you go get a shake or a malt up at Cup and Cone. Thank you again for your sponsors.
Might have to do that when I leave here today.
Good idea. I think it's still open.
I think so. Straight drop. Jordan Weiland's pass out to the right side is incomplete. Both teams switching things up quarterback-wise here to start the second half.
Yep. Kind of mixing it up. Both offenses kind of sputtering here a little bit. Another tight one, though, 6-6 here going towards the end of the third quarter.
Courier checks back out for the Wildcats. Handoff. This is Dylan Christofferson. Christofferson is caught by Kuhnle, but a nice 5-yard gain.
Positive yardage there. Nice run by Christofferson.
Third and 6 for the Wildcats from their 43-yard line. We dip under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. And a movement before the snap. That'll back the Wildcats up 5.
That makes it a little bit more difficult.
That will make it 3rd and 11. And off to Weiland. Tries to bounce it out to the outside. He's able to. 45, cuts back up and is taken down at the 48. He's about a yard shy of the first down, a gain of 10.
Nice run by Weiland. He comes up limping.
Boy, this...
A lot of injuries in this game.
Yeah, this game has been a brutal one.
4th down.
Courier checks back in. 4th and 1 Wildcats. Handoff, Christofferson cuts back. He's taken down short of the first down.
Yeah, he's short, definitely short. Yep.
And the Tigers once again hold and take over on downs.
Boy, nice defensive stand by the Tigers there.
Turnover on down.
And that, folks, will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So just 12 minutes remain in the 7th grade championship game. Your score after 3, Tigers 6, Wildcats 6. We'll be back with the 4th quarter right after this.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Welcome back to South Campus as we begin the 4th quarter of this 7th grade championship game. Delaney with a little roll throws, has his man O'Malley hit almost immediately. Forward progress. We'll give O'Malley the 43-yard line. That's a gain of about 4.
Nice throw from Delaney there. Nice catch too. So nice play all around. 2nd and 5.
Delaney with a straight keep. Tries to find a hole off the left side and finds his way to the 42 for a gain of 2.
Boy, some hard-earned yards there. Looks like he's come up a little shaken up too.
Nicholas Asper, the tackle for the Wildcats. Third and 5 for the Tigers. Looked like movement, and yes, it was. Offsides on the Wildcats. Is it enough for a first down?
Nope. Still third.
Third and less than a yard. Quarterback keep. Delaney's got the first down, and
definitely has the first down there.
Pushes his way inside the 36-yard line. Picked up a couple. Well, Dennis, we get to Super Sunday here. It's the end of another successful season. Who are some of those board members that devote so much of their time and effort into making the season such a success?
I'd like to thank our co-chairs, Mike Mason, Tom Serwhitey, Treasurer Mike Prawl, Secretary Jessica Smith, Webmaster Andy Oakler, Jameson Friend, Stu Hildeman, Dennis Jansen, and Doug Kovala. Thank you again for all the hard work you put in throughout the year. We certainly appreciate it.
Pitch back to Breaks. Tries to get to the corner, strung out pretty nice, and Breaks able to turn it ahead for maybe a couple on the play.
Again, want to take this opportunity to thank you, Joe, for coming and helping us out with our Super Sunday broadcast. We certainly appreciate it. Thanks to Channel 19 for being here. These games will be rebroadcast here. We'll mention that here shortly when you can re-see the 7th grade game.
Always a lot of fun to come out here for Super Sunday and spend some time with you, Dennis.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
2nd and 8 here for the Tigers. Breaks, throws one up for grabs, and that one is intercepted. Lifted up, and that ball came out. Was he down before? Yeah, it looks like they will say it was.
A fish on this side says it looks like it's down. Yeah.
I believe that was Chris Heim with the interception.
I didn't get a number out. Did you, Joe? Who's down? I'm not sure.
I unable to make that one out. Following the interception, Wildcats will start 1st and 10 from their 36-yard line. Injured injured Tiger player Austin Hill makes his way back to the bench.
Yeah, number 67, Austin Hill, looks like he was shooken up.
Under 7 minutes to play here, quarter number 4, 6-6 game, 7th grade championship. Pitch comes back. Christofferson is met right at the corner. Coming up to make the stop that time was Bennett Gilson. Gilson with an interception of his own in this ball game.
Boy, the defense have definitely taken over this game, though. We're getting to the point now where, yeah, whoever scores here is going to win this one next.
Thought you might use the O word in that sentence,
I
Dennis.
did not yet. Not yet. There's still 6 minutes left, but the way it's been going today, we had one already, the 6th grade game, so. Actually, that's kind of the way it should be, though, for championship games. Close games.
Fake the handoff, the pass, ooh, knocked down.
Nice play.
Kalani Hofka.
Nice play by number 65, Kalani Hofka. Saw that one and knocked it down.
It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Knutson fakes the handoff, wants to throw, guns it out. He's got Jordan Weiland, and Weiland forced out of bounds across the 40. That's going to bring up 4th down. We'll call it 5.
Interesting call here, Joe, now for the Tigers, or for the Wildcats.
Clock on the move, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Looks like they're gonna punt it away. Maybe they're gonna go for it, I think. Yep.
Knutson drops, wants to throw again. Has to pull it down, and he is going to be taken down back at about the 38. And once again, the Tiger defense.
What a tough Tiger defense on the sack.
Tigers take over on downs and in good field position. 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 38-yard line. 3:50 and counting left to play in regulation.
Tigers are in good shape right here, right now. Great field position. Want to go through our sponsors one more time here. Thank Beartown Lounge and Restaurant, BSN Sports, Caldecott and Ferraro, Carboni's Pizza, Coop Sportswear, Culver's Restaurant, Cup and Cone, Domino's Pizza, Fraser Automotive, big shout out to Gary Moose, Graphic Resources, HPM Harold Precision Metals, International Paper, and Minnesota Wholesale.
Fumble on the handoff to Breaks. Tigers able to jump back on it. Lose a yard in the process, however.
Boy, you're lucky they were able to recover that fumble.
Interesting that
neither team's really in a hurry to get a play going here. Yeah, 2:20 clock's running.
Delaney under center. Turns, they fake to breaks. Delaney in trouble, gets away from the rush, and now he's going to run. And steps out inside the 35-yard line. No, spotted at the 34. Pressure came from Nick Asper.
Looks like he's shaking up a little bit too. Nice try by Asper. Try and get the quarterback. Clock continues to run.
Under 2 minutes to play.
Oh.
Third and a short 6 for the Tigers. Delaney rolls, gets rid of it, and throws it wide. Incomplete. Camden O'Malley, the intended receiver, and it'll be 4th and 6.
Definitely missed the receiver there.
Interesting that Pat Delaney typically not on the field with his offense.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare we see that.
Especially at 7th grade, usually the offensive, both coaches, offense and defensive coaches, are on the field, but he chooses not to go on the field. He lets the kids run it. He's sending, looks like they're doing more hand signals, which is kind of interesting for this age group that they can get that concept, but that's good. Good.
Delaney rolls. Now throws. O'Malley's there, and he's got a first down as he kind of tiptoed the sidelines. He's inside the 30 to the 26.
Nice play. Wow, that was a pretty play. I like the little fancy footwork O'Malley did at the end of that play to stay in bounds. Nice play. They got something cooking now.
Clock stops at 1:48. Boy, I was thinking Delaney should have run it. It looked like he had some room out there to run,
it did.
But
yep, it looked like, what do we know? That's why we're up here, huh?
That's
Joe?
right.
Yeah. No, you're right, though. It looked like he was going to run it, and then he saw the man open and caught and threw it for a nice catch.
Fake the handoff to breaks. Delaney throws off his back foot, and that will be incomplete.
Tough throw there.
Colton Thiel, the intended receiver. Jack Miskin and Eli Leafblad there in coverage.
Final sponsorship announcements for this game: Olson Thielen, Picture Play Sports, Pods Complete Car Care, Polar Chevrolet, Revolution Sports, Signature Orthodontia, Taymark, Terracon, and Twin City Orthopedic.
Pitch back to breaks. Cuts it back toward the middle, reverses course, and is taken down at the 24. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 8. Clock going to continue to run. Less than 1:25 left.
But it looks like he had a little bit more room there, and then Emilio Stanton came in and shut that down in a hurry. Clock is continuing to run.
Under a minute to play as Delaney rolls. Throws, diving catch, no, incomplete. Intended for O'Malley. And it'll be 4th and 8.
There we go. Fourth down and 8. Pretty much what we expected, though.
Timeout called by Pat Delaney and the Tigers as they will discuss the options for their 4th and 8 play.
Well, just want to say again, thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to all our coaches for coaching this year. We certainly appreciate all the hard work you put in. Hopefully you had a fun season coaching White Bear Youth football. We'll see most of you guys back here next year.
Looking ahead to next year, when are the sign-ups anticipated to be, roughly, I guess, at this point?
Well, we do all our online registration and sign-ups all online, and that actually opens up right away, probably first part of May. You'll start seeing that. So
Delaney straight keep trying to get to the corner, and he is caught there, taken out of bounds at about the 21, far short of the first down, and the Wildcats take over on downs with just 47 seconds left.
we do the online registration. That'll open up late May, early June already. And then we'll have the actual weigh-ins and people coming in to weigh in. That starts mid-July. I mean, think about it, yeah, already mid-July, and then we start the season starting up around first part of August. You know, with practices and stuff, and then games. We start second week before Labor Day. Third week in August, we'll start the season. Actually, start the season already. So, by the time the kids start school, we already have 2 weeks of our season in already. So that's something that's new.
It happens quick.
Yeah, it is. We changed it up about 2 years ago because parents wanted to have the season done but before MEA weekend. We used to go until the end of October, but now we get done middle of October. So we moved it up a little bit.
Pitch back, Weiland. He is knocked out of bounds by Coonley. And so that sign up, the online sign up, is at the association website. Is that where that happens?
WhiteBearYouthFootball.org. Yep, it's all right there. Andy, one of our board members, he's really done a great job on the website. If you get a chance to just go visit it, even just go see it. Really a great website. You can do registration. You can do just about anything you need right online now. We're getting to the modern era. You know, now everything's online. Very little paper now. So I'm still trying to figure out my smartphone, Joe. So
yeah. Knutson in trouble, and down he goes back at about the 15 or 16 yard line.
You know you're in trouble when the phone's smarter than you are. So.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
I'm in trouble then, too.
I'm still figuring stuff out. It looks like they're going to go to the old overtime, Joe.
Yeah, clock continuing to run, less than 15 seconds.
One Hail Mary here.
Wildcats come to the line. And they do just get the play off. It's a handoff to Weiland, and he is strung out. And he will be forced out of bounds. And this 7th grade championship game heads to overtime. 6-6. Both teams scored on their opening possessions, and nothing since.
Excellent. Yeah, now for overtime rules, just like they were for 6th grade, the ball will be placed on the 10-yard line, and each team will have a chance to score from the 10-yard line. It's really pretty simple as that. You have 4 downs to get a touchdown. If each team scores on their possession, then we go to a second overtime, and it just keeps going until one team does not score. So the ball will be placed on the 10-yard line, and first scorer, if someone scores right away, the other team has an opportunity to score, and if they do not score, the game is over.
So we'll take a quick break, folks. We will be back with the overtime portion of this championship game right after this.
I'm ambitious. I will not hide it.
We will not hide it.
We embrace ambition.
Women are made to be ambitious.
I will dream big.
Big, without hesitation.
We will take risks.
Not live in fear.
We will rise together.
Rise above the negativity.
No longer will ambition in a woman
be seen as a negative.
We will model ambition
for our daughters.
I will help women around the world, the whole world,
to succeed.
Women are tough,
strong,
powerful.
Ambition is feminine.
Ambition is empowering.
Ambition is not a dirty word.
Ambition is sexy.
Ambition is very sexy.
What's your ambition?
To help women build empires.
Help more women run for office.
Empower women financially.
To compete equally in sports.
For all of us to lean in together.
To transform societies.
Change the world.
Own your power.
Own your power.
Own your dreams.
No judgments.
No judgments.
We own it. Take the pledge.
Embrace ambition.
Embrace ambition.
Will you?
Welcome back to the 7th grade championship game here at South Campus. Overtime. Period number 1. The Tigers will get first possession. 4 cracks starting at the 10-yard line.
And keep in mind, if the Tigers do score, that means that the game's not over. The Wildcats will have an opportunity to score as well.
Delaney hands it off, breaks, has to kick it to the outside, and he's going to lose ground. Breaks it free from one tackle, but not from all the help that was on the way. Breaks is taken out all the way back at the 22-yard line.
Ouch. That one hurt. That's a big loss.
So second from outside the 20.
Second and goal to go. They have to score, keep in mind.
Folks, don't forget you can see a replay of this game Friday night, October 20th at 7 p.m. or Saturday night, the 21st at 7 p.m. If you miss those, come on back Sunday afternoon, the 22nd, 3 p.m. on TV 19. They fake to breaks. Delaney in trouble. He keeps. He's at the 20 and is forced out at about the 15. They'll spot it just inside the 15, where it will be third down. Boy, again, Nick Asper in the backfield.
Yes. He has been all over the place. Yeah, number 91, Nicholas Asper for the Wildcats, had a good game today defensively. He's been all over the field. Number 10,
flags. And he knew it. He's, again, not a happy camper out there.
Camden O'Malley, number 10. He realized he was the culprit on that one. He's kind of beating himself up here a little bit. Got to shake it off.
Yeah, there's no doubt about how he feels.
Oh yeah, well, it just goes to show you the emotions of this game. I mean, they all both want to definitely win this ballgame.
5-yard spot mark off. Spots it back at the 19-yard line as it remains third down. Delaney, the quarterback, split out wide right as the snap goes to Breaks. Breaks throws, looking for Delaney, and pass incomplete. Looking for an offensive pass interference that time was Luke Culbreath.
Actually, he was too. He was looking for an offense. Here we go. Will they score?
Fourth down from the 19. And then the Wildcats will get their opportunity from the 10-yard line. good championship
Very good
game.
Yep.
Teams split the season series 1-1. Having difficulty finding a winner here in the championship game. 4th down from the 19. Delaney hands it off, breaks, coming on a reverse. He's got some room at the 15, and then runs into a man at the 10, tries to break free there, but will be gang tackled just outside the 10. So the Wildcats hold, and they will get an opportunity to win this football game.
Well, I tell you what, that play looked like he had some room there on that left side. Kind of ran into his own blocker there. But they had to turn it over on downs. Now we'll see if the Wildcats can go ahead and punch it in. Remember now, if they score, they do win. This is it.
Knutson wants to throw on 1st down, now rolls left. Pump fakes, he keeps down the sideline, he's in, touchdown, and the Wildcats win it in overtime.
Wow, what a play. Kind of dance along the sidelines for the winner. Nice play.
Wildcats win it 12-6 in overtime, and they are your 7th grade champions here in 2017. Congratulations to Coach Pete Wilcox and his assistant Mark Miskin and the entire Wildcats squad. An exciting overtime victory here this afternoon. They defeat the Tigers 12-6. Take the season series 2 out of 3 and win in that championship victory.
Heck of a game, really. Heck of both teams have nothing to be ashamed of. Good game.
That will do it. From the South Campus, for Dennis Jansen, my name is Joe Moore. Once again, it's the Wildcats winning the 7th grade championship 12-6 in overtime. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon, everybody.